Hi, welcome to day 1 of our AI agent learning journey. Firstly, I want to say something before we get started. I want you guys to watch the entire video and comment your thoughts, so that if I make any mistakes, I'll learn from them and try not to repeat from the next videos. Okay, today we'll learn some basics about AI agents. So we'll cover 5 things in this video. What exactly is an AI agent? How is it different from a chatbot? What is a multi-agent workflow? Code versus no-code AI agents? And also at last we'll see some real-world examples. Okay, first things first. What exactly is an AI agent? An AI agent is not just something that talks back to you like ChatGPT. It's more than that. An AI agent is something that can understand our goal, plan the steps to reach that goal, take real actions and finish the task automatically. Think of it like this. We will give it a mission, it goes out and gets the job done for us. For example, let's say we tell our AI agent, find best restaurants nearby and place an order, but just in case if one is closed, it should find the next best one. Now a regular chatbot will just give you a list of restaurants. That's it. But an AI agent would actually search those restaurants, check if they serve biryani and places the order. If it fails, it tries the next one automatically. That's the key difference. It acts, not just chats. In one line, AI agents think, plan and act according to our requirement. Now let's talk about how chatbots are different from AI agents. A lot of people get confused here, so let's make this clear. A chatbot can only reply to our questions. They can't really do anything. For example, if we ask what's the weather in Hyderabad, it just says like 42 degrees or 45 degrees, something like that. That's it. That's all it can do for us. But coming to AI agents, as we already discussed, they can think, plan and act on our behalf. They can perform multiple steps to complete the task. For example, let's say we ask our agent to find the cheapest flight from Hyderabad to Bangalore at 8 p.m. and book it. Now the agent will search all the flights available at that particular time, compares the prices, choose the best one and actually book the ticket for us if it has access to it. So in short, chatbots can only talk with us. But an AI agent talks, understands the intent and takes action. This is the reason why AI agents are considered as next level of the automation. Now, what is a multi-agent workflow? Multi means, as we all know, more than one, right? Now the same applies to the multi-agent. Multi-agent is nothing but multiple AI agents works together to complete the task. Let's say we want to build a website. For a website, we basically have 4 key things: front end, back end, deployment and testing. Now we'll assign 4 different agents to these 4 particular tasks. We will have design agents who handles the front end, back end agent who sets up the APIs, servers and databases, deployment agent pushes the site live, and testing agent will take care about the testing part and make sure that everything is working as expected. Sometimes we also have a manager agent. This manager agent will take care of assigning the tasks and monitors everyone else. So multi-agent workflow is nothing but a team of agents will work together to complete complex tasks. Okay, we learned about AI agents, but how do we actually build these agents? Here there are mainly 2 paths: no-code AI agents and code-based AI agents. No-code AI agents is what we follow and we'll also learn in the future videos. Here we don't need to learn any programming, or we don't need to have any knowledge on programming. These are just like drag and drop. Here in no-code agents, we have particularly some popular platforms like N8N, Zapier, Make.com, and also there are many other platforms available right now, and in future maybe we can also see some other platforms coming in. So these tools helps us to connect apps and automate the workflows. Now according to my research, among these all tools, N8N is the best tool to start with because it's more flexible than others. For no-code AI agents, let's look at a small example. Here we can make a bot that finds if there is a discount in our favorite restaurant and sends a WhatsApp message if there is a discount in that particular restaurant, and also it blocks our Google Calendar for lunch. Okay, now why we should use no-code AI agents? First thing, it's easy to get started and also it's fast to build small projects. Now let's look at code-based AI agents. Here we have to write the actual code. We need to learn some programming to understand the workflows here. Basically, we use a Python and JavaScript in code-based AI agents. But one best part in this code-based agents are we have full control over the agent's behavior. For example, let's consider we have our own company, and among hundreds of articles online, one article mentioned our company name, like this is the best company or something like that. Now we can build an agent that can read hundreds of articles available online and finds the article who mentioned our name and can send a message to us. This is one simple example for code-based agents. Why should we use code? Because it's better for complex logic and we can build custom workflows. But here we no need to worry about programming. We can start with no-code agents and later we can extend through our custom code. So basically we can combine both of them and make them work together. Now finally, let's look at some real-time examples of AI agents. Now currently in the market we already have some agents like a travel agent agent which can find flights and searches for discount if they had any, and also it can book the flight ticket for us. We also have e-commerce bots which can tracks the price for us and alerts if there is a price drop on that particular product, and also it can place an order for us if it has access to do that. And we also have a social media agent which can schedule our posts and auto creates content for us and auto replies to the DM. Best example for this is ManyChat. Most of the Instagram creators use this. It auto replies to the comments, and it also has many other automations which can help the creators to grow. Now let's quickly recap what we have learned today. First, we covered what is an AI agent and how chatbots are different from AI agents. What is multi-agent workflow? Then we looked at code-based and no code-based AI agents, and finally we saw some real-world examples of AI agents. So this is all about day one. A small note: if I said anything wrong or missed anything, please feel free to drop a comment and correct me. You have to remember one thing: this journey is not only for me, this is for all of us. So let's learn and experiment the things. And lastly, like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.